Oma, harmony, for my mother, my grandmothers, and ancestors, for beloved Mother Gaia and the waters of life from which we are all born, for my inner child and the child not yet born, for all those who go unseen, whose voices have been silenced, whose bodies have been stolen. This story is for you. Once upon a time, when night was always dark and the moon never shone in the sky, she was crying. She felt so lonely and left out. The other celestial beings always teased her, told her she was ugly and that she should go back to Earth where she belonged with the other dull gray rocks. This was an especially cruel thing to say in the sky realm, where every being had the secret fear of one day falling to the lower world. The moon's only friend was the red condor. He too was an outsider. The other birds called him a coward and a fool because he didn't hunt or sing pretty songs. And they were disgusted that he ate rotting leftovers. But the moon loved the strength of his huge wings, the graceful way he danced with the wind, and his gentle nature, which she suspected was the true reason for his particular eating habits. The condor also had the gift of vision. He knew of things unseen and things to come, which made the condor not only a wise friend, but a wonderful storyteller. And unlike the others, he loved both earth and sky. And he would often tell the moon stories about the earth and her creatures. The moon was especially curious about the emotional ones called humans, and she would often wonder what things like water and weight might feel like. But on this particularly dark night, even the condor wasn't around to cheer her up. The only time the moon truly felt comfortable was when she was alone, in the darkness, where no one could see her. But soon it would be daylight once again, and she would have to face the others. And worst of all, witness the glory of the sun. Why had God compelled her to orbit around him day after day? He was the golden king of the heavens, blazing hot, shining his never-ending light upon all the world, even the lower world, because he was so noble, while she was the cold, gray rock that floated passively around him. Being near him was so painful to her, she never looked at him. It was bad enough that her body revolved around his. She was certainly not going to give him her attention as well. But he was hard to ignore. And the thought of another day of this hell was almost more than she could bear. "What am I doing here?" she cried. "I don't sparkle like the stars. I can't fly as the winged ones do, and I have neither freedom nor power as the wind and the rain. Why am I here?" And her heart grew so heavy that she found herself falling to earth. She sunk gently through soft grasses, clear pools of water, and dark, fertile soil. And when the moon finally came to rest, she found she was deep in the heart of Mother Earth. She was wondering at this new sense of density when she noticed beautiful colors sparkling in the warm darkness around her. Stars in the earth, she cried. So I am not the only celestial being that has fallen. And just as she began to feel a bit better, the voice of Mother Earth corrected her. Those are not stars, but stones that have been transformed into jewels by my constant loving embrace. And the moon began to cry once again. Why didn't you love me until I became something beautiful? And Mother Earth replied, I am your mother, but this is not your true home. And even I do not have the power to make you beautiful. At this, the moon felt more miserable than ever. She wanted to disappear, but she had nowhere to go. She had no choice but to remain cradled in the arms of her mother. She felt abandoned and betrayed and ashamed. She spent days and nights just yelling and crying and feeling sorry for herself. She didn't know how much time passed, and she didn't care. And through it all, Mother Earth just held her silently, adding the moon's tears to her bloodstream. But at night, when the moon fell asleep from heartache and exhaustion, the earth would sing her a lullaby in an ancient language of the heart. 사랑하는 딸, 네가 누군지 궁금하냐? 너는 하늘에 있는 모든 별보다 밝다. 너는 이 잠든 세상을 깨울 수 있는 힘이 있다. 인간들은 하루 종일 행복을 찾지만 찾지 못한다. 행복은 멀리 있는 것이 아니고 어두운 마음속에 있습니다. 햇빛이 아무리 밝아도 아무 도움이 되지 않고 네 신비한 눈빛만 밤을 낮으로 만들 수 있다. 아름다운 마음은 내가 줄 수 있는 것이 아니고 네가 살면서 알게 된다. 자, 이제 깨워라. 자, 이제 깨워라. 자, 이제 깨워라. 네 운명 만날 시간 아무 걱정하지 마. 네가 어디나 가도 내가 항상 네 곁에 있을 테니까. Beloved daughter, you wonder who you are. Well, you are brighter than any star. Your light has no beginning, it has no end. You are limitless and here to mend the hearts of men which are fast asleep. They search all day, yet cannot find what they seek. The sacred song buried within is what they long to sing again. Though the sun is bright, it cannot unravel this mystery through which they must travel. It is only your mysterious light that can bring the day into the night. Beyond divisions of black and white, you reveal the infinite inner sight. Your beauty is something I cannot give, for your beauty is that which must be lived. Now wake up, child, to who you are. It is time to rise and meet your star. And remember, there is nothing to fear, for wherever you go, I am always already here. The moon did not understand these strange sounds, for she only knew the language of rejection. But nevertheless, the earth's lullaby began to awaken a memory that had been asleep deep inside the moon. And one day, the moon awoke to a refreshingly cool wind and a familiar feathery touch on her face. Her old friend, the red condor. "My moon," he said, "it is time for you to come home where you belong." But the moon turned to her old friend angrily. "Are you blind? Look at me. I've fallen. Heaven has never been my home. I don't belong there or anywhere." And the condor let out a deep sigh. "Oh, moon, it is you who have been blind. The King of Heaven, the Sun himself, seeks you. Can't you see how much he loves you and how patiently he has been waiting all these years just for you to turn and face him?" The truth of her old friend's words gently dissolved the remains of the fortress the moon had built around her heart. And she finally remembered why she was here. The world was incomplete without her, and she had always, in all ways, been loved. As the weight of her shame and self-denial fell away, she began to fly. When she reached heaven, the sun was the first to greet her. "I am so happy you have come home. It is our destiny to brighten the world together, both day and night." And the moon, finally free of her fear of being fully seen, slowly turned and faced him. And what the moon saw was her own beautiful reflection for the very first time. And what the world saw was a light such as never been seen before.
내 시간